Hello everyone, welcome back to C for Coffee. Today I'm going to talk about the arrays. But before we start, let me ask you a question. Do you know what makes the modern industry successful? In my opinion, it would be the pipeline. The secret of modern industry is to use the pipeline. That means the products, the manufacturing of the products has been arranged according to the pipeline. There are two key components of the pipeline. The first one is the machine, and you got to have a machine which can help you to repeat the actions of manufacturing without any efforts. And the second is you have to organize your materials well so you can fit them into that machine to help the machine repeat. Okay, now the question to ask is, can we use the pipeline to build a great program as it has been used in the companies? Yes, it is. Otherwise, I wouldn't ask. Okay, the machine is like what we have for the loops. The while loop, the for loops can help us to repeat the statements. It's like the machine. And the material organization is what we are going to introduce today. That's the arrays. This is the way you can declare an array with the data type and with the name of the array and also with the capacity. So the data types are just you have already learned. Just use any of the basic data types there. The capacity is an integer number to tell the compiler how many elements. Actually, you have already learned the array. That's a char array. Namely the string. This is an example we had previously with 10 elements, 10 chars to store a string. However, indeed, we are just use the char array to store that string. If they are not, it's not going to be used as a string. You don't have to care about the ending char. It can be used to just store values. In that case, you can still access the elements after the ending char. This is another example of how to declare an integer array. We have 5 elements there, as you have seen here. We use the nums as a name for that array. Integer is the base data type for this array. And from a punch card point of view, it's like we have 5 punch cards there, and which has been put in some of the boxes in the workspace. And we can access each of the elements, the value of each of the punch card with indexes like this. Remember, it's starting from 0 rather than 1. The nums itself is indeed another punch card we use. However, it's recording the address of the first elements, the 0 elements indeed. So it tells the compiler where you can find those punch cards. So in that case, it's just an address indicator of the head of that array. Okay, remember that. So the ending elements, remember, you don't have to reserve a 0 as we have done for strings. You can, it doesn't matter what kind of value you put there, you can always access them with the index.